I'm opening 2 Surging Sparks booster boxes in the hopes of pulling the Pikachu. Well, be looking straight into the hits. Can I get the most coveted card today? What hits can I get from these? Let's start ripping the first box after the intro. Our first hit is Alolan Exeggutor EX. Its Tropical Frenzy has 150 attack, and you may attach any number of basic energy cards from your hand to your Pokemon in any way you like. Swinging Spin flips a coin. If heads, knock out your opponent's active basic Pokemon. If tails, knock out one of your opponent's benched basic Pokemon. Pretty useful, but keep in mind you can only use this attack for basic Pokemon. And it's another EX hit, Scovillain EX. Its ability, Double Type, makes this Pokemon both a Grass and a Fire type as long as it's in play. Spicy Rage does 10 attack damage, plus 70 more damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. And our first full art hit is Drasna Trainer. Shuffle your hand into your deck, then flip a coin. If heads, draw 8 cards. If tails, draw 3 cards. I'd use this to replace any bad draws and hopefully get something better. It's an Ace Spec card, Amulet of Hope. I believe each booster box unofficially has 2 Ace Spec cards. If the Pokemon this card is attached to is knocked out by damage from an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, search your deck for up to 3 cards and put them into your hand. Then shuffle your deck. It's a nice consolation for having your Pokemon knocked out. And surely, I got the second Ace Spec card from this box, Energy Search Pro. Search your deck for any number of basic energy cards of different types. Reveal them and put them into your hand. Then shuffle your deck. Very useful in order to quickly activate your Pokemon's attacks. We're finally back with the hits. It's Vivian Illustration Rare, and it's giving Caterpie vibes with all the green. Its first move is Evo Power. For each of your benched Pokemon, search your deck for a card that evolves from that Pokemon and put it onto that Pokemon to evolve it. Then shuffle your deck. What a useful support move. It also has the Cutting Wind move with 90 attack damage. And it's Execute Illustration Rare. One of the funniest looking art from the set. I'm chasing this one as well. Its move is Precocious Evolution. If you go first, you can use this attack during your first turn. Search your deck for a card that evolves from this Pokemon and put it onto this Pokemon to evolve it. Then shuffle your deck. And it's Durant EX. I'd love to pull the full art version with the connecting art. Sudden Shearing ability discards the top card of your opponent's deck when you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench. Vengeful Crush has 120 attack damage and does 30 more damage for each prize card your opponent has taken. The EX hits keep on coming. It's Tatsugiri this time. Surprise Pump has 100 attack damage and isn't affected by any effects on your opponent's active Pokemon. Cinnabar Lure looks at the top 10 cards of your deck. You may put any number of Pokemon you find there onto your bench and then shuffle your deck. Thanks to this Flygon EX, we finally got something. Reversing Storm has 130 attack, and you may switch this Pokemon with one of your benched Pokemon. Sonic Peridot does 100 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon EX and V. This attack's damage is not affected by weakness or resistance. We are full of EX hits today. It's Flamigo EX. If this Pokemon and your opponent's active Pokemon have the same number of energy attached, this attack does 100 more damage. That's tricky to avoid. Brave Bird has 200 attack, but this Pokemon also does 30 damage to itself. You'll need to use it carefully. And we got a last pack magic from this box. It's Cyclizar EX Full Art. Breakthrough has 130 attack and also does 30 damage to one of your opponent's benched Pokemon. Zircon Road does 180 damage and you may draw 5 cards. Let's get to the second box. Come on, Pikachu, show yourself. And a first pack magic from this box, Skarmory Illustration Rare. Steel Wing does 50 damage, and during your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon takes 30 less damage from attacks. Two for 2, and it's Hydreigon Special Illustration Rare. Crashing Headbutt does 200 damage and discards the top 3 cards of your opponent's deck. Obsidian does 130 damage and also does 130 damage to 2 of your opponent's benched Pokemon. This attack can wipe out your opponent's Pokemon and finish the game. And we got Ceruledge EX. Abyssal Flames has 30 attack and does 29 more damage for each energy card in your discard pile. Raging Amethyst does 280 damage, but you'll need to discard all energy from this Pokemon. And it's another Energy Surge Pro for me. I already got this from the first box. Comment below if you need this card. And it's Drayton full art right after Drayton reverse. I just need the special illustration rare at this point. Look at the top 7 cards of your deck. You may reveal a Pokemon and a trainer card you find there and put them into your hand. Shuffle the other cards into the deck. For a second there, I thought it's Pikachu SIR. It's the EX. Hope the special illustration rare is just around the corner. It has Resolute Heart ability. If this Pokemon has full HP and would be knocked out by damage from an attack, it is not knocked out and its remaining HP becomes 10. Topaz Bolt does 300 damage, but discards 3 energy from this Pokemon. And we got another Ace Spec card, Megaton Blower. discard all Pokemon tools and special energy from all of your opponent's Pokemon, and discard a stadium in play. That's super annoying. It's Slaking EX. Its ability, Born to Slack, has a negative effect. If your opponent has no EX or V in play, this Pokemon can attack. Talk about slacking much! Great Swing has 280 attack, but discards an energy from this Pokemon. Another Flamigo EX for me. I already pulled this from the first box, so comment if anyone needs this. And it's Larvesta Illustration Rare. It has 2 moves, Ram with 10 attack damage, and Steady Fire Breathing with 20. I'm on a hit streak! Another Drayton full art. Looks like this is a Drayton box, so come on, we need the special illustration rare. Comment Drayton below if you want this. So I have the other Drayton here. The exact same card! My binder will be full of Drayton at this stage. Another Cyclizar EX for me. We already pulled the full art earlier, so it's all the same moveset. And it's Phoebe's Illustration Rare! This is one of my chase cards along with Melodic, which have connecting art. Fingers crossed Melodic is also in this box. Leap Out switches this Pokemon with one of your benched Pokemon. Reminds me of Magikarp. And another Flygon EX for me. This box might be a duplicate of the first box because I'm getting almost the same EX hits. There are 5 more packs to go, so 5 more chances to pull Pikachu. It's Hydreigon EX Hyper Rare this time. I pulled the special illustration rare earlier, and now we have the full art as well. Same moveset, of course, and it feels like this is just the white version. The SIR version, though, matches the art of Ceruledge from Prismatic Evolutions, so I'm glad I already have that one. That's it for the second box. Let's check all the hits. From the first box, we got Durant EX, Scovillain EX, Flygon EX, Alolan Exeggutor EX, Tatsugiri EX, Flamigo EX, Amulet of Hope Ace Spec card, Energy Surge Pro Ace Spec card, Execute Illustration Rare is probably my favorite from this box, Vivillon Illustration Rare, Cyclizar EX Full Art, and Drasna Full Art. And from the second box, we got Ceruledge EX, Pikachu EX, Flygon EX, Slaking EX, Cyclizer EX, Flamigo EX, Energy Search Pro, Ace Spec card, Megaton Blower Ace Spec card, Larvesta Illustration Rare, Phoebus Illustration Rare, Skarmory Illustration Rare, Hydreigon Full Art, 2 Drayton Full Art, and my biggest pull for the day, Hydreigon Special Illustration Rare. What do you think of our hits? So far, I got 312 cards, which is 74% of the master set. Not bad at all, but of course we are still chasing for the Pikachu. The hunt continues. If you like Twilight Masquerade, check out this video. Thanks for watching and have an amazing day.